Hey Leute, ganz recht herzlich willkommen hier zur zweiten Mission von Ace Combat 7 Skies Unknown. Und wir machen da weiter, wo wir beim letzten Mal aufgehört haben. Und wir starten direkt rein.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on, I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Usia, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Usia, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Usian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Usia was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from two continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Usians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Usia, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone.
As of 1 p.m. today,
The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
Princess Rosa Cassette Delete of the Kingdom of Erusia. Today, like to. It is heartbreaking. Tragic.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Usian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
Sehr charmant, so in einem Knast zu landen. Aber ja, Kriegserklärung, es geht los. Und das ist jetzt unsere Mission.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Ocean Federation and all countries on the Usian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war.
Ja.
Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Usia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Okay, wir sehen also, wir haben hauptsächlich Bodenziele hier als Einsatzziel. Der Grund dafür ist, dass wir jetzt diese Bodenziele und das alles wegmachen müssen, damit wir weiter vorrücken können. Handelt sich ja also größtenteils um gegnerische Bodentruppen und Radarsysteme, Luftabwehr. Und jetzt brauchen wir ein Flugzeug, das es uns ermöglichen wird, dort zuverlässig durchzukommen. Bei der Gripen haben wir gerade eben gesehen, sie hatte nur Bodenwaffen. Also machen wir mal jetzt etwas. Wir nehmen ein weiteres Flugzeug aus War Thunder, das dort erschienen ist. Nämlich die japanische F-15J. Ich sehe gerade, das sind alles Luft-Luft-Raketen, ne? Ja. Okay, dann versuchen wir es mal bei der. Haben wir hier irgendwas? Luft-Luft-Rakete? Luft-Luft-Rakete? Nein. Okay. F-15E, maybe? Auch nicht. Gut, in diesem Falle weichen wir auf die gute alte F-14 aus. Check. Die nehmen wir. Dann nehmen wir natürlich das Mage-Skin. Die Upgrades sehen eigentlich okay aus. Wie viele GWUs haben wir denn? Ja, ich denke, das wird reichen. 30 Stück reichen eigentlich, bitte. Okay, dann ab in die Danger Zone, würde ich sagen. Charge the enemy! Charge! Okay. So. Dann schauen wir uns mal unsere Ziele an. Wir gehen auf Höhe. Ja, man kann ja auch das Ziel so richtig schön. Pass auf, das ist eine relativ einfache Sache mit den Bomben.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close. Yep.
Ah ja, guck mal. AA Gun. Nein, don't fire the AA.
It's popping off now, Trigger. War has officially begun.
So. Wir versuchen mal möglichst viel zu erwischen.
Got their anti-air guns aimed right at us.
Okay, die beiden haben wir, glaube ich. Halt, stopp.
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Ah, guck mal. Jetzt chillen wir mal kurz.
H2, missile launch. Target destroyed.
Oh, das war sehr effektiv tatsächlich.
Enemy interceptors inbound.
Ja, und die machen uns keine Sorgen.
Here they come. Take them down.
Ich hätte gerne das Ziel da.
Attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected
Wow,
to our entire
das war
force via satellites. It's reliable. So
Reingeschissen
trust
sein Vater.
True targets
Auf einem
remain.
höheren Schwierigkeitsgrad wäre ich jetzt tot gewesen. Aber wo wären wir denn, wenn wir alle perfekt wären? Hey! Halt, stopp.
That's a miss. H2,
Okay,
break that lock.
die beiden haben wir auch.
Trigger, there's one more to go.
Ja, sehe ich.
They're losing it if their allies on the ground are taking it out. Can't say I blame them.
Irgendwie hat das nicht genommen. Okay, warte. Wir drehen kurz um.
Locked. It's chow time.
Okay, und los.
That was the last radar vehicle.
Okay, pass auf. Jetzt haben wir hier Bodenziele.
Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
Machen wir.
Transports are taxiing.
Okay. Den haben wir.
Enemies traveling the wrong way, so they're trying to end this quickly. No, they're not linked with the radar vehicle. Launch manually. Redo the setup.
Okay, ich bin zu dicht dran, um effektiv mit Raketen dagegen vorzugehen. Hey, du da. Ja, smart.
Just affect your field of vision. They also affect your radar.
Schlecht, gut, pass auf.
Seekers can sometimes lose their lock on to their targets too. Enemy transport destroyed. There's more.
Ja, hier sind auch andere Flugzeuge unterwegs, die als Tage zählen. Moin. So, wir holen uns noch ein paar Bodenziele.
Keep your mind focused. All transports have been destroyed. But carry.
Radar Tower. Tower.
All right. This may base is worth destroying. 5 targets remaining. Mage 2, missile away.
Ah, die wollten wieder.
Mage 2, locked.
He dodged it.
Was ist der denn? Ist der unter mir? Ah ja. Er ist über mir. Smart. Ah, breaking off.
Golem 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now. 4 targets remaining.
Okay, jetzt holen wir uns den. Beide verfehlt, schade.
On target 6.
Das ist Missile Thunder. Als ob der noch fliegt.
Mage 2, missile launch.
Fliegt doch nicht immer noch.
Mage 2, locked.
That's a miss.
Schluss
3
im Bus.
targets remaining.
Den haben wir auch erwischt. Jetzt nur noch er.
Miss, that's a miss.
Oh shit. Here comes the problem.
What happened? Status report. Multiple bogies on radar. They're close. Wait, they're being launched. You're clear to
Noch
engage.
2
They're
Mix
probably
übrig, die hole
hostile.
ich mir.
Judging by the way they look and move, they gotta be terrorists. Well spotted, clown. No doubt about it. We're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all
Sollte
down.
reichen.
These drones have great
Reicht
agility. All
nicht.
aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them.
Okay, der
HQ, this is Golem 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs.
MQ99.
Golem 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and
Okay.
He's saying the war can change
haben
at
wir.
instant. Get over it. Yeah, I just
Mit
wish they gave us a
29
bit more
Chester.
warning.
Das ist ein Spezial-Ace. Den haben wir auch.
Bandit destroyed.
Also Spezial-Ace sind so ja, Fliegerasse, die nur dann spawnen unter bestimmten Voraussetzungen, die du erfüllt haben musst. Bei einigen sind diese Voraussetzungen relativ einfach und bei einigen relativ schwer. Ich glaube, hier mussten wir die Bodenziele in einer bestimmten Zeit zerstören.
Golem Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
Okay, there he is. Hoi. Da dran zu bleiben ist gar nicht so einfach. Wir sind halt nicht die wendigsten, ne?
My wings are raised up. The enemy knows a few moves, but that's about it. Just chase him down and pull the trigger. Feels like I'm riding a roller coaster.
Gott sei Dank habe ich Raketen zum Rumschmeißen.
I'll buy a
Mach.
dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
There's a bar I want to try.
Let's go.
Good.
Ist relativ weit weg, aber den kriegen wir auch
Just
noch.
2 more.
Crap. The aircraft is icing up. I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds. The ice will melt.
Oh. Jemand hat Schwierigkeiten.
Clouds are screwing up the air.
Okay, vergiss es.
Through this without any casualties. Mage 2, walking. Missed.
Ah, hab ihn.
Nice kill, Trigger.
Zerstört.
Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB. No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
Okay, das war hart. Abgesehen davon, dass ich mich einmal voll in den Boden geplättet habe. Ja, lief das eigentlich relativ gut. Okay, das brauchen wir nicht. Mal gucken, wie es jetzt weitergeht. Ob wir damit irgendwas groß vollbracht haben oder nicht.
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone.
Das wird bestimmt
Now is
gleich
the
witzig
time to
aussehen.
group up and begin the counteroffensive.
Wie wir da einmal
Let
den
us reclaim
Pfannkuchen
what is
gemacht
ours.
haben. Ja, by the way, wenn man diese speziellen Fliegerasse zerstört, kriegt man deren Skin auch für die Flugzeuge freigeschaltet, die man selber besitzt. Das sollte ich vielleicht noch dazu sagen, das habe ich vergessen zu erwähnen, bei der ganzen Hektik. Ja, ich glaube, da haben wir gerade den Pfannkuchen gemacht. Dass ich das überlebt habe, grenzt auch an ein Wunder. Tatsächlich. So, das war die zweite Folge und ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen. Wenn ja, lasst mir ein Like und ein Abo da und ich hoffe, wir sehen uns in der dritten Folge wieder. Macht's gut, bis dahin, ciao.